I said the casino don't want to let Manny lose. So the casino don't want to let Manny lose. And I knew it was rare, right? Because Mario Barrios just came off of a draw.
I feel like people are still kind of voting just because we're all so happy to see Manny back. I feel like that was some of it because, you know, like I was there trying to cheer when it was quiet for Mario. But it's, you know, people even cheering when Pacquiao's like missing shots or whatever.
And he shocked me. I didn't think that he was going to be able to do the 12 rounds route. He looked really good until the 12th round. And Barrios just didn't do enough, man. He just was stuck in second gear.
The boxing world had a lot to say following the Manny Pacquiao versus Mario Barrios fight. Promoter Eddie Hearn didn't hold back in his assessment, noting that Barrios underperformed despite having a clear size advantage. He remarked that Barrios should have used his physicality to dominate Pacquiao, but instead appeared off his game, possibly due to nerves. Hearn suggested the fight left questions unanswered, particularly about whether fans really saw the best version of both fighters in the ring.
All the 6 rounds, like, really? Pacquiao is not completely dominating like that.
No.
But moving forward,
yeah, I didn't want to say because obviously Jesse's friends with him, but I just don't rate Barrios. Like, I mean, you know, you had like obviously Boots has moved up now, but Boots was the welterweight king. Imagine what Boots would do to Mario Barrios. You know, you just saw Barrios really squeeze out a decision on that Jake Paul-Mike Tyson card against someone very average with all due respect. So he should be really dominating Pacquiao, but I don't think he's an elite welterweight.
The opportunities of Barrios, you know, just being in there, I feel like he just looks a little bit too nervous.
Who, Barrios?
Barrios,
yeah, but you should really be walking Pacquiao down and beating him up. Look at the size of Barrios, you know. But I don't know, like maybe he's going to win. Is it going to the scorecards now, eh?
He's going to score, right?
Really? 7-1, really?
I'm telling you.
Rolly Romero's reaction echoed the feelings of many fans. He believed Manny Pacquiao looked sharp and in control from start to finish. Romero praised Pacquiao for putting on a show that captivated the audience, once again proving why he's such a legendary figure in boxing. While the fight didn't end with a knockout, Romero highlighted how Manny's skill, movement, and the overall competitiveness of the bout made it an exciting and memorable clash.
Everybody, look, everybody follow my boy King Robert.
Oh, King Robert, what's up, Rob, dog? I already followed King Robert. Hey, what'd you think about the fight?
Okay.
Rolly, what'd you think about the fight?
So you better show him more love.
Before you fight Ryan Garcia, I told you kick his ass when we are here. Hey, Rolly, shout out to my son in Mexico, bro. Rolly, shout out to my son in Mexico, Rolly.
Hey, Rolly, what'd you think about the fight, though, really? What'd you think about Pacquiao tonight?
I thought, you know, it was a close fight where it could have went either way, but Pacquiao looked good, man. Pacquiao looked good for those first, 8 rounds. He looked real good.
Do you feel like that?
Wait. I'm trying to go this way.
Do you think a rematch is warranted, Rolly?
What?
Do you think a rematch is warranted?
Yo, Brick City News.
I don't know.
Robert, what'd you think about the fight?
Oh, man, Pacquiao by a round. It was a close fight.
It was a close fight, right?
I mean, it wasn't like the champion didn't get beat. So
What'd you make for the account that Pacquiao made for himself tonight?
Angelo.
Keith Thurman, a former rival of Manny Pacquiao, made a smart bet on the fight's outcome and walked away with $8,500 in winnings. His decision wasn't based on chance. Thurman predicted a draw, believing that with both Pacquiao and Barrios boasting strong reputations and solid track records, neither was likely to come out clearly defeated. For Thurman, the bet reflected more than just gut instinct. It showed his deep insight into the fighter's ring intelligence and conditioning.
Keith, what'd you think about it, bro?
I got paid.
You got paid?
I got paid.
Wait, you bet the draw?
500. I got paid.
No, you didn't.
Come on, you want to see the ticket?
Yes, I want to see the ticket.
You want to see the ticket? Look at this.
Let's see.
Where is it at? Come on.
Where is it?
You got look.
Hey, why did you think it was gonna be a draw?
You want to know my answer?
Yeah.
He'll tell you. What I tell you?
He said,
Manny don't lose in Vegas, so you gotta have a draw.
I said the casino don't want to let Manny lose. So the casino don't want to let Manny lose. And I knew it was rare, right? Because Mario Barrios just came off of a draw. But I said, man, I don't know why, but It's right there, baby. It's right there. First ticket.
You guys are blocking it.
First
You got
ticket.
to move to the right. Move to
No.
the right, please.
Yeah, wait, how much you
First
want?
ticket.
You want
First ticket.
$8,500?
Easy work. Easy work. I don't know. Maybe I know boxing. Maybe I don't. I don't know what I know.
You
I
thought it
know
was
a
a
few
draw,
things.
though, Keith?
Look, what I tell everybody, Mario Barrios has a good jab. I said his strength is his poise. He stayed poised and composed the whole time. His jab was really good tonight. I said, and he needs to make the old man. He needs to make the old man use those legs. He did.
I think he got
But Pacquiao, you know, he was popping in, but he was getting caught a little bit on the way out. It was, look, I try to explain boxing to y'all. It don't matter what you think. There's 3 judges, and they're different every single day. Every fight night, they're different judges. Those 3 judges, that's all that matters. The fight's over. It is what it is.
Chris Algieri, a former opponent of Manny Pacquiao, openly admitted he was stunned by what he saw. He hadn't expected Pacquiao, at his age, to sustain such a relentless pace over 12 rounds. While Algieri gave full credit to Manny's performance, he was critical of Mario Barrios. He felt Barrios had far more potential than he displayed and failed to make full use of his physical advantages and ring experience. In Algieri's eyes, Barrios didn't fight like a champion should.
With Chris Algieri, post-fight, Manny Pacquiao majority draw, man. What do you think about that decision?
Man, I think, listen, it's a super close fight. Actually, where are we going here?
This way, right?
I said, that's it? Okay.
We go up and out,
Super close fight, back and forth. I mean, Manny shocked me. I didn't think that he was going to be able to do the 12 rounds route. He looked really good until the 12th round. And Barrios just didn't do enough, man. He just was stuck in second gear. It seemed like there were a lot of opportunities for him to take advantage, and he just didn't. Manny did a great job of utilizing the crowd, utilizing his hand speed, his foot speed, some movement just to keep the emotion there. I was saying during the PPV.com live chat, I mean, Barrios fighting with zero swagger, with no attitude. Like, it just wasn't selling anything he was doing. He did a lot of good work, but you had to be really, really watching to see him do it. And I don't know, man. I think as close as that was, as close as that fight, was. I mean, how do you not give it to Manny?
Even though many felt Pacquiao clearly outperformed Barrios, Manny himself remained humble and slightly disappointed. He admitted he wasn't fully satisfied with the outcome and expressed sadness over the draw decision. Still, there was a quiet sense of peace and pride in his words. Pacquiao was grateful just to step into the ring again after so many years, calling it a personal victory regardless of what the judges ruled. For many fans, the result only highlighted how difficult it is to score a fight between a legendary Hall of Famer and a reigning world champion.
I know you enjoyed the fight, but I thought, although the decision is it's not really a favor to me, like I'm sad, but I did my best. Being a no fight for 4 years, I'm happy for my performance tonight. So thank you to all your support.
One fan summed it up perfectly. Username Kashmir Star tweeted, "I knew it. Manny was winning, but Barrios is champ. It's not that easy." The post captured the nuance of the bout, Pacquiao's brilliance clashing with Barrios's champion status, and why the final decision wasn't as clear-cut as it seemed. Barrios's trainer also stood firm, defending his fighter's preparation and heart. He noted that Barrios gave everything in training camp and pointed out that one judge even scored the fight in their favor, despite the overall draw. It was a subtle but confident message. They stood by their work and believed it deserved respect, even if public sentiment leaned toward Pacquiao.
This is Jonathan Agger of Fifth Pro Boxing Fans, joined by Bob Santos. Really good fight in Vegas tonight between your man Mario Barrios and Manny Pacquiao, but it ends in a draw. Disappointed?
Well, of course, you're always disappointed when you don't come up with the number one goal. The number one goal is always to be victorious. But I'm proud that Mario, retained his title. And he put his heart and soul into this camp. The judges seen it the way they seen it. One judge had us winning the fight, obviously. The other two judges, had it a draw. I thought Manny was doing what he could towards the end of the fight to try to steal rounds, and obviously he had the crowd behind him, and I think sometimes that can influence a lot of things when they're cheering whether he lands a punch or he doesn't, and you know, we're all human, so we can be influenced by things of that nature, but at the end of the day, I thought we did enough to win the fight, and we'll see what happens moving forward.
Brian Mendoza took a different stance, pushing back against the widespread belief that Pacquiao had clearly won. In his view, many fans were simply caught up in the emotion of seeing Manny back in the ring, letting nostalgia influence their judgment. While Mendoza acknowledged Pacquiao's effort and heart, he argued it wasn't enough to secure a victory. He suggested that the excitement surrounding Manny's return may have overshadowed a more objective reading of the fight.
Mendoza. He came further, Pacquiao got a draw against, Mario Barrios. It was a close fight. A lot of people that I've talked to thought kind of Manny pulled it out, but I don't know. What did you think?
I actually disagree. I feel like people are still kind of voting just because we're all so happy to see Manny back. I feel like that was some of it because, I was there trying to cheer when it was quiet for Mario. But it's, people even cheering when Pacquiao's like missing shots or whatever. I think it was great to see him back, but I feel like that's not the type of fight where you take the title from the champion. Because people forget Mario's the champion in this fight. I feel like they didn't want to give Manny an L for this, so I feel like that's why it's kind of a draw or something. I didn't think Mario respected him too much, so I will, say on that side. I think he respected him a little too much. You're in there with like a living legend, someone that you watch growing up, so I know it had to be a crazy feeling, but I still feel like he got the job done.